Coach, give me a mindset going into this game tomorrow against Bermuda.
Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied and confident with the team preparation thus far. We had a nice training session yesterday. What is nice to the team that all our players are fit and are available to start for the game on Sunday, and we look forward with it eagerness. We maintain our objective with our humbleness that the most important thing that we're looking here for is for us to go for qualification to the World Cup in South Korea, and we keep focused in that aspect. So at this point in time, I must say that I am pleased with preparation at this point in time.
Tell me how much you and your staff, and by extension the players, know about our opponents coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, we have a good understanding and know about them well because we played against them in the CFU finals, which, as we all know, we lost 1-0 to them. But seeing that the strength of the team and the camaraderie and the team spirit of the team, around this time we have Nicholas Dillon, one of our key strikers, back and in full fitness, just out of trials in Belgium. He's with the team now and looking really sharp and good. So I think that would be a big plus for us in going into the game on Sunday. But we have a good idea of the Bermudan team.
You mentioned that defeat to Bermuda in the Caribbean Football Union Championship. 1-0, it was a tough loss. It must be playing on the mind. So psychologically, what did the team do to sort of get the players' mind off of that and onto this new game coming up here?
Well, definitely, we did a lot of work from, let me say, a mental aspect and refocusing our players. All right, as I said, the camp in Colombo was one where we did a lot of team spirit, team building, and the players are aware. I think we lost 2-1 against Bermuda in the CFU finals. I think more complacency and is one of the areas that we had to work on after qualifying for CONCACAF. I think we dropped our guards, and Nicholas Dillon was one of our key strikers who was injured with 1 or 2 other key players. But now that we have our full team and up to full fitness, I think we'll definitely have a better game against Bermuda and prepare for them properly.
All right, you are a coach who has a reputation for dealing with youth players and developing them to go on to bigger things. This team here now, the players that you see, tell me what you're seeing in them, and do you have any high expectations other than qualifying for the World Cup, obviously, for any of these players?
Well, what is important, and I recognize with the young players now that even so from inception, I try to refocus these players in terms of their commitment to the national team and increase the disciplinary level in the national team, because in the past we have been seeing problems with discipline in the national team, even so recently. So that is one of the areas that we delve strongly into. And we have these players now having that commitment to represent Trinidad and Tobago and really wanting to play for Trinidad and Tobago in a more meaningful way. So I've seen a lot of commitment with our young players presently. So I think that is one of the areas I think is really, really, really important, and it's a plus for us in going forward as a national team.
On your staff, you have, along with you have 2 other former national players who played at a high level, in Kerry Jameson and Clayton Ince, the goalkeeper coach. Tell me how this benefit the club, the team, sorry.
Well, definitely it will benefit the club a lot. It's a big plus because of these gentlemen exposure to the game and play at a high level. The rest of my supporting staff, as you will know, also have military background, so that instill of high level of discipline and commitment and that rigid way, if you want to say military way in our approach to our football is important. Besides that, we also have let the players free themselves in bringing their own creativity and skill to the game. So really and truly, Wayne, there's a nice mixture in the commitment of the players, but definitely people like Kerry and Clayton Ince and the rest of the staff who have that international exposure is a big plus for the development of our young players.
All right. Does the staff sort of input into these players how close they are to a World Cup berth?
Well, definitely that is one of the songs that we keep singing throughout the camp. We kind of break it down to about, as I said here, about 3.5 games away from the World Cup, and I hope Trinidad and Tobago and even some other people could understand how close the under 20 team is in going to a World Cup. So we try to keep that song, as we say, singing in the camp, how close we are away from a World Cup, and try to keep the players pretty focused, keep their discipline at a high level, and let them understand it's hard work. We know it would be easy because we're rebuilding the national team. We just inside a year together with the national under 20 team, but a lot have been done to development of the players, and the players doing well. So as coach, I must say in that aspect I'm pretty satisfied at this point in time, but there's always room for improvement.
All right, coach. Thanks a lot. Best of luck.
You're welcome, William. A pleasure.